hang on. I ordered a replacement recorder.
Oh, yeah.
Which means that one of these days we could try you holding one recorder and me holding the other.
That'd be fun, but then you'd have to splice it together, wouldn't you?
I would have to sync it together, yep.
Yeah.
But because they're the same device, identical, they should be using the same technique for compression, what have you.
How old is that one?
This one is, believe it or not, is about 6 months old.
Oh, only?
Only, yeah. This was my replacement for another one that I broke.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say it's about 6 years.
No, this is about the fourth that I've owned. And pretty soon I'll be starting on the fifth.
There was a girl from Hamburg on that softball team that won the bronze medal.
I thought there might be.
Emma, yeah. But I didn't know her personally.
She's probably younger.
Well, she'd be about 26 now.
Yeah.
But I knew the name, like.
It's incredible, the pitch, the underarm pitch.
Yeah.
That they do.
But it wasn't a very nice stadium they played in, no.
No.
It was sort of makeshift, like.
Do men play softball or is it just women?
No, I think they do, but not at the Olympics.
Maybe they play co-ed.
Yeah.
I know they play co-ed softball.
I don't know how competitive that gets to what level.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor saw that video.
Yeah.
And he's done this to me before.
Yeah.
I think he has me mixed up with somebody else.
Why?
You see things that could be a cherry kid.
Distance 0.28 kilometers.
Oh, what?
Cadence 81.
Do you remember Labor Day, the telethons for muscular dystrophy?
Oh, yeah.
Jerry's kids?
Yeah.
You think I might have that?
Really? Muscular dystrophy?
But it only happens on the long days when I work.
Oh.
Like, it won't happen today. I'm not standing for 9 hours. Because on a typical work day, I'm up at 6:30 and don't get home to around like 4:30.
Yeah.
I'm on my feet 90% of the time.
I just heard of Zone 5.
Zone 5 is that?
That's like 150.
Oh no.
Yeah, already. Zone 6. But it often happens at the beginning of my run.
Yeah.
Until I get settled.
Yeah.
My heart goes up.
Distance 0.41 kilometers. Cadence 76. Average heart rate 147.
See? Average heart rate 147. All right, if we time it right,
Zone 5.
we should get the cross.
Now once it says. Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got the light.
You're good now. So now it's the countdown song.
So Larchwood. You see, if we went straight up Kenmore, let's say,
Yeah.
we would have had to climb that hill already.
Yeah.
Up till now, we haven't done any hill.
0.54 kilometers. Cadence 74.
Yeah, when I lived here in the old days,
Yeah. Hi.
it didn't seem there was any hills.
Yeah, well, when you're younger, hills aren't very much of an issue.
It seemed like that like her.
Zone 5.
I got another high heart rate. Zone 5. We've just done 1K so far.
Zone 6.
You see? It goes from zone 5 and I walk, then it goes to zone 6.
As you've gone a KBs to start at your house, I've gone 0.64.
Well, that's right, yes. No, I would have, I have 0.64 as well.
Yeah.
Because I walked to the start
Yeah.
and I didn't record my...
0.64 kilometers.
Yeah,
Cadence
0.64.
Average heart rate 164.
You see, when we moved the start to Lambert, originally I was going to park at Lambert and
And jog to my
well,
place.
maybe we should do that next time.
Yeah.
Then I get a bit of a warm up. I think that was the main reason we moved the start.
Zone 2.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't for the TV who was broadcasting us.
No. It wasn't for the media truck.
No.
No.
Which is some of this. That's why they change things, like it's better for them, right?
Yeah. Well, I just had a zone 1 now, so I think we're back to normal. But what it does is it reminds me to go slow at the beginning,
Yeah.
because otherwise you could very easily hit the red line and then you're struggling for the rest of the run.
Yeah.
Distance 0.78 kilometers. Cadence 74. Average heart rate 127.
Yeah, that's much more reasonable. 127. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
But when we do the loop that I did the other day, we normally go up, what is it? Blair? This one.
Yeah.
Or Laval, that's right. But there's still a climb there, as we know. There's a climb up to Gordon Head Road. This way, you can see that it's flat
Yeah.
to Mackenzie.
Yeah, that's right. But they sure made this fancy over the years, eh?
Yeah.
Like, just a road before.
0.91 kilometers.
Well, they put the cycle lane in
Heart rate 100.
on both sides. Plus, they put these little square patches. And you see they've got those wild plants in there.
Yeah.
Now look. Hi.
Zone 5.
You have to perk me up more too.
Well, it doesn't really make a big difference to the cars reducing the car lanes, because you don't really need two lanes. So the cars can just fit in one lane, parking in another lane, and there's half a lane for the bikes. But I was thinking, this wild vegetation that they have here,
Yeah.
you could have that on your roof. If you had a flat roof,
Yeah.
Average heart rate 146.
you could have a rain garden on your roof.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're called. Rain gardens.
On the roof where you attract bugs and stuff out.
Well, I was mentioning it to Norma and she said it might be very heavy
Oh yeah.
if you got a lot of soil up there.
Especially when it rains too, right?
Yep. You'd have to have a pretty effective drainage system.
Yeah.
You see this tree?
Years ago, I was always looking for one of those.
Yeah.
It took me 10 years to find one.
Is that like a bed head?
Yeah, but then we found one up in Nanaimo.
Yeah.
But when I put it in the bedroom, it was slightly...
Too big.
Yeah, so now it's in the den.
You know that video about you talking to your doctor?
Yeah.
Did you film that at Shannon's or at your place?
No, Shannon's.
Ah,
Yeah, that's Shannon.
because I think she had her finger in there.
At one time she did. But see, that I can't film that on my own.
Yeah.
Like some of the videos I have, like the...
You have a tripod?
Oh yeah, but I can't. Like I have to set it up
Yeah.
and do a test video. Because when I do it in selfie mode,
Yeah.
it reduces the resolution.
Yeah. Especially if you're using your phone.
Yeah.
Do you use your phone or your camcorder?
The phone is better resolution.
Really?
It's 1080p. The camcorder's quite old now. It's only 720.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. I was just curious. For certain things, the phone is better.
Yeah. So like when we did the restaurant review,
Yeah.
what was the last one we did? Oh, the Mum's Diner.
Yeah.
That was all on the phone.
Yeah. If you're not moving the phone, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. And some of the newer phones, I think they have image stabilization built in.
Yeah. Some of those phones are so big though.
Yeah. All right, into the sun. Okay, so we're back into the quieter area. Rob has taken the other side. You missed the turnoff.
No, I thought that went right into the stadium.
No.
I didn't realize that connected.
I remember that time I came up here on crutches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Average heart rate 100.
I think it was that day that you were filming the high school track and field.
A few years ago now.
Yeah. Well, I think I did my Achilles, had my Achilles surgery 3 years ago.
Right.
So this is the only hill, really,
Yeah.
from the lights at Gordon Head Road
Yeah.
to here. And now we're going to be flat and then down. So how far have we gone now?
About 2.11.
Good.
This seems way further compared to a route you've been multiple times before though, right?
Yeah, well, I've done this area
Yeah.
quite a bit recently.
Average heart rate 131.
But see, last week when we did the run, it didn't seem as far as it was. So I guess
So where did we run last week?
we did the Dallas, we did the loop, the harbor thing.
Oh, yeah, Downtown Dash.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's your stomping ground. That's why
yeah.
it doesn't seem so far for you.
Or if we ran the old, what I used to call the old green route,
Yeah,
because it was marked on my map in the bedroom with a green Parker.
yeah,
It was sort of my mom and dad's house, went down Tampico to Kenmore,
yep.
left on left on Torquay, right on Ash, and followed Grandview
Uh-huh.
back
All the
to
way.
where it connects to like Gordon Head Road, and you can go wherever, like,
Zone 1.
and each distance was marked off, like
Average heart rate 100.
on the sheet at home, like this street address or this sign has so many K from the house.
Yeah, but that's how we used to do it back in the day before GPS. We had to map it out and then remember the markings.
Yeah. But now it's nice just to be able to run basically anywhere and get the distance.
Yep. All right, so we're taking a little bit of a shortcut across the parking lot at UVic because they took away our sidewalk. Somebody disappeared. It's either this or run in the cycle lane.
Distance 2.6.
And we don't want to break the rules now, do we?
Average heart rate 124.
just coming up on campus security. And it's 8:45 in the AM. You see all the parking bays for motorcycles?
Oh, yeah. I actually have their number programmed in my cell phone.
What, for campus security?
For the track meets.
Aha.
Because like sometimes the gate gets locked, you can't get in, or the speakers go on or something like that.
You have to know which parking is available for you as well.
Yeah, well, we always go to the stadium.
Aha.
Well, I'm using there so early. Like,
75. Average heart rate 129.
but see, under the new year, like I'll tell the new guy, because I'm going to hop off for a couple more weeks for Turnbull.
Yeah.
There's no real need for me to go to the school to pick up kids. Like somebody else can do that.
Yeah, besides that's
I did it for 18 years, right?
That's kind of an extra responsibility for you that you don't really need, because what if you have a fender bender and somebody gets a bump, you know?
Yeah. Well,
you're responsible for those kids.
See, but I don't like if it's like a situation where the mom gives permission for their son or daughter to ride, but they're stood up from their husband, and he lives somewhere else. Well, I never gave permission for Rock to drive my kid.
Well, you know when I used to work in home care, they made it a rule that we weren't allowed to take our clients in our cars anywhere.
Right.
It was an in-the-house service only. We weren't allowed to go with them shopping.
No.
And a lot of the workers did. A lot of the workers would either take the client shopping, or they would ask the client for a shopping list, and then go and get the food.
Yeah.
But that is basically you're abandoning your client for the sake of their shopping.
So sometimes I'll do that for Shannon. She'll pay me back.
Yeah.
It's always good for that. But what I don't like is like I'll go like say today.
Yeah.
Right then, 2 days now. Oh, I need this.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me you needed it on Friday? Well, I didn't need it then.
Yeah. Well.
Right. So.
It's a shame she doesn't live a little closer to a country grocer.
Yeah.
Something she could walk to.
Yeah.
Either with her mobility scooter or with her walking frame.
I told her the best way is for her to do is get signed up with the 50 Foods or the country grocery delivery service.
Yep.
Like it may cost you a bit more in the end, but it's the inconvenience. Because I told her, like we might go later on today. And I said, I want you to come with me because it takes time. She says, oh, I know it takes time. I said, no, but I want you to experience the whole thing, like even if you sit outside, a bummer like me going in, how long it takes sometimes. Like the other day I was finished shopping in like 5 minutes, but it took me 20 to get through the till.
But you can't really live without a car.
Well, I could if I had to, like I could walk to work.
But you choose not to.
Right, well, if I want to go see my sister, like that's the main thing.
If I slow down, it's because I want you to catch up with me.
Oh, I slowed down too.
Well, don't slow down as well, because there's no point.
I thought it was like you watch an Olympic
pursuit
race.
Or the pursuit cyclist.
I can't stand any of that. Like you're in it to win it. Yeah. But like there was one swimming race the other day, and the broadcast was saying, "Oh, this person in lane 8 is going out way too fast.
Yeah.
Like they should swim me. The winner's going to come from lane like 4 or 5 or 6 always happens."
Yeah.
But sure enough, in the end, the guy in lane 8 won. It's the guy who didn't take him seriously.
What, the guy who started off as the leader ended up winning?
Oh, yeah. These other ones didn't take him seriously.
Yeah.
But then in the women's road race, the woman that won broke off early. And she got so far ahead.
I saw that. That was the men's cycling.
Women's.
Oh, because the men's cycling was the same. The guy from Ecuador, he pulled away from the pack.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying, oh, the pack will wheel him in. But they didn't.
No.
He won by about a minute.
Yeah, and there's no what they call race radio.
No.
So they don't have earbuds in there.
So they're not being told to speed up because the guy's pulling away.
When the girl came second,
yeah,
she was,
she thought she'd
I
won.
won. And they said, no, you were second.
Oh, well.
There was a girl way ahead of you.
That's so humiliating, isn't it?
Yeah. But then she won the time trial.
Well, that's justice.
Yeah, that is.
Let's go.
He's the woman that came second. Like 4 years ago, she was a favorite, but couldn't compete due to an injury. But then she got it.
Hey, look at this. This is new.
69. Average heart rate
This is
I know what that's for.
What?
It's for CBC Sports.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
a camera dolly to go along here to film you running. Right?
To film us running, yeah.
Film you running.
That guy's keen. He's doing his crunches while he waits.
What was that?
I'm saying that guy is keen.
Oh.
He's doing his crunches while he waits for his pal. Okay, so we're halfway around the ring road. What distance are we at, Rob?
We are now at 3.8.
You see, so 4K is going to be pretty much halfway. We've still got a bit more of the ring road to do.
Yeah.
3.85 kilometers. Cadence 83. Average heart rate 127.
There's an e-bike like mine.
Yeah.
Hi.
Right.
That's the newer model.
Yeah.
What they did with that model is that they lowered the battery
Oh, okay.
because people were complaining that the center of gravity was too high,
Yeah.
especially for a lightweight rider like me,
Yeah.
sitting on top of a top-heavy bike.
Yeah.
It's not a good plan.
You think they would have figured it out in the first place? Like,
Yeah, I know, but a lot of those models get developed over a period of
yeah.
time. So the first Mark 1 is the concept, the proof of concept.
Yeah.
Mark 2 is the improved version.
Yeah.
And then they scrap them both and bring out a Mark 3.
Average heart
But
rate
you know what's funny now? When you watch the time trial bikes in the Olympics,
Yeah.
they got the bars way up again. That's how they were in the 80s. Like,
I wonder why that is.
why it's just different. There's different theories and that. That's different. All it takes is one person to change something and do a different position, and
Yeah.
they win, and everyone wants to go to that.
Yep. Well, I heard that I watched the whole of the men's road race.
Yeah.
And did you watch it?
No.
It's really interesting because the two commentators are very knowledgeable.
Oh, that's good.
They're not just like, well,
Yeah, because in some of the sports we weren't.
they have no idea what's going on.
No.
But on the cycling, they were good.
Yeah.
And they were the CBC announcers, and I think that the girl was from Australia and the guy was from South Africa, I think.
Oh.
So they weren't even Canadian, but they were hired
Yeah.
because they were experts.
Yeah. See, I guess for me, unless it's Phil Liggett, I don't really you know what I mean?
What you mean you
Well,
like?
it's not east of them, I guess. Like, to me, it's Phil Liggett and Bob Rowe, the top two in the world.
The top two, what, commentators?
They Phil Liggett's on the Tour de France for like 30 years.
Yeah, it's a bit like, what was the name? That's Steve King
Oh, for the Ironman, yeah.
for the Iron Man. He was the voice of the Iron
Yeah,
Man.
but when somebody else new comes on,
Yeah.
they could be just as good or better,
Well,
but they're not used to that.
I like Steve King. He was
Yeah,
really,
what really got me the other night, like we're talking the Olympic Games, we're not talking like the college championships.
yeah.
They said we have a big announcement from rhythm gymnastics when they come back from the break.
Yeah.
And what it was Simone Biles.
Oh, that's
slowed down.
right. Yeah, yeah.
But she's not rhythmic, she's artistic.
So they didn't have it right.
It's rhythmic, it's the one with the ball and the hoop and all that.
Yeah, and the ribbon.
Yeah. But they said she's not going to compete in the team competition,
Well, I think she's burnt out.
but she's going to do the individual events.
Bit of a hill here.
But some people say she should have made that decision
Before she
went,
left, yeah.
because she's taking a spot from somebody else. But
Well, the other thing is that when she first started performing for the US as a national gymnast, I think she was like 14 or younger. So she's been in it for 30 years.
yeah, she's done like
4.33 kilometers. Cadence 72. Average heart rate 100%.
I guess we should take some photographs today.
oh,
That's
yeah,
a
the last time I didn't even post them. There you go.
Yeah, because I got a sign that says expect deer, and then there you go, you got deer right there. But for this one I'm going to have to zoom in. That's it.
Auto pause. Zone 2.
Got it. I always like that sign that says expect deer. It's not like it's unusual.
Yeah,
They're saying you pretty much have to expect there's going to be deer.
yeah.
You see this shirt that I'm wearing?
Yeah.
I ran this half marathon with Graham, my blind friend.
Oh, no.
Yep,
Where was that? Wait a minute, where was that? Was that in Victoria?
yep, at McNeil Bay. It
Oh,
was
that was-
put on by Phil Nichols.
Oh, that was 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't in that.
No, but
No,
it was a new race that he put on.
that was after my heyday, like
That was after your Olympic career.
for my main heyday.
4.44 kilometers. Cadence 60. Average heart rate 119. Zone 2.
So now we're just closing off the loop. When we get back to campus security, then we head back towards Gordon Head and then head back to Lambrick.
Zone 3.
We're not quite back to campus security yet.
No.
Zone 2.
And then I had so many
Yeah, I'm just familiar with the library, the stadium, and what sometimes they call the Copper Dome. The building with the Copper Dome, like, but it has some other fancy name, like
Yeah.
the Fafar Center or something, or
The Farquharson.
yeah,
Yeah. And there's another one that has like a little observatory
yeah.
that opens up like a, like an astrological thing.
Because all through elementary school, we would often have our Christmas concerts there
Yep.
for the band and choir, and certainly in high school, the band would also have their back in my day. But we never went there in the current era.
So
Are we
this
going
is the
way?
big, yeah, let's go this way. You know why? We could do the top loop at Lambrick.
If we need to, yeah.
Yeah.
Average heart rate 123.
This is where I got my first COVID shot.
Yeah.
Zone 3.
Oh, we had the picture of the field hockey on the left.
Yeah. What do they call it? The all-weather surface?
I've been there before back in the day.
Yeah.
And this is the field.
Yeah, but they're not using it for vaccinations now.
No,
They're just using it for out-of-school program.
yeah. Now I had my second shot on Sunday.
Yeah, good.
Now, I was
Congratulations.
supposed to work that day,
Yeah.
but on Saturday the boss said, "How come I only got you for 4 hours on Sunday?" And I said, "Because I'm going for my shot."
And he said take the rest of the day off.
Probably should take a day off and come in.
Distance
8 o'clock
4.78
in the Monday
kilometers.
morning.
Cadence 69. Average heart rate 127.
So that's what we did.
Yeah.
But it was
Auto
actually
pause.
really bagged on Monday, like. I'm gonna go on this side because
Yeah.
Zone 1.
So, and that's the thing, like when I went on.
Okay.
So Kelowna's down, I guess. Heard that, eh?
I heard that they've re-established the mask wearing.
Yeah.
So they must have opened up too early.
Or not enough people going to rules. Like,
Yeah.
like a lot of people say they got the shots when they don't.
Yep. Well, that's why you should have electronic proof of vaccination.
And people say, I would say, well, too bad. Like when I open public, you got to prove it. If you want to drive a car, you got to show you got a driver's license, right?
Yep.
If you're going to go to the Royal Team with your vaccination card, you don't get in. Sorry, right?
I don't think they would do that,
No.
but they should.
But you know what I mean? Like you got to prove you can drive a car.
Yep. I think they should ask for proof of vaccination, and not just a photocopy. I mean, I saw that Charlene had her vaccination card laminated.
Yeah.
I've got mine in my wallet, but if I have to keep taking it out all the time, it's going to get pretty dog-eared.
Why might get mine laminated next time I'm at one of those places like this?
Monk's does it.
Yeah.
If we cross over, there's sidewalk all the way on that side, and there's a bit more shade.
Yeah.
How are you doing, by the way?
Yeah. We're at 5K.
We're at 5, okay.
Yeah.
And what time?
We're at
45?
9:07.
No, and what time?
No. 4:43. Sorry, 43.
43 minutes. It's a bit slow, eh?
With all the media and all the fans on the way, though, remember?
Oh, yeah. We had to sign all those autographs.
Average heart rate 120. Zone 2.
Yeah, we have to keep pushing now. Luckily, we end up on a bit of a downhill.
It might not be them, but there's a bunch of people there.
Yeah. We should do the Lambrick run another time when we did.
Yeah.
3 in one direction and 3 in the other, that kind of thing. So we got a nice downhill finish today. It's been quite hot, and I've been having to stop a few times.
I thought it was like a...
You thought it was Bruce Deacon
Well,
and his...
I thought it was the Bruce Deacon crew, right?
Yeah, well...
Distance 8 kilometers. Cadence 79. Average heart rate 134. Auto pause. Zone 2.
All right, so I got a few seconds to cut out there, but basically I'll run up to where Rob is and say bye-bye to you when I have Rob with me. I stopped to take a picture of some kids playing in the park. When I stopped just then, it was 8K. What have you got? 8 point something?
8.1 or something.
Good for you.
Because I started here, numbers here, right?
Yeah. I'm going to stop my app now as well. Yep, 8.08, 1 hour and 7 minutes. That wasn't too bad, considering the amount of walking that we did do.
Yeah.
Workout stop.
And there's stop signs too, where you...
Yeah, crossing the street.
Yeah.
The auto pause doesn't kick in right away.
No. So remember, a week Saturday, I have that wedding I got to go to with Shannon.
Okay, no, that's fine.
It's going to be an all-day thing because the wedding's up in Shawnee and Lake.
Yeah, but once you told me that you weren't too worried about the half marathon, then I thought, well, that's okay. There's less pressure.
Well, no, I don't.
Otherwise, I would be pushing and
No, I just
pushing
need
and
to finish. Like,
yeah. Are you doing it with your brother? The half marathon?
No.
No.
He's coming down, he's doing the 8K.
Oh, wow.
The 1 year we did the half marathon, it was like a 2:45 drop, but I was always waiting for him.
Yeah, well, a bit like when we run together.
Yeah,
I'm
you're waiting
always
for
waiting
me.
for you
Yeah.
to catch up.
So I went in those races, like I always like to go on my own,
Yeah.
no matter what, like.
Okay. Well, the other thing is that when you're in a race, you can see somebody up ahead of you, and you say, okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that girl, or I'm going to keep an eye on that guy, and try and
Yeah.
haul them in.
Yeah.
And that way you get a little bit
Well, the
more.
1 year Mark Hamlet did the half before he did the marathon. Like I was ahead of him, he was ahead of me, then he went ahead of me just before
So
we got
you're doing a bit of leapfrog there.
just as we started Dallas Road, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I know where I've got to run. I'm going to let him get ahead.
Yeah.
And I'll catch him just before the finish line.
did you
This was
catch
going
him?
a bit too fast.
No.
No, I missed it. I missed it by about 30 seconds. Like.
Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye to these guys. All right.
All right.
Say goodbye to all our friends. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.